And welcome to the show, special guest John Franco Salas.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's Sean.
Alright. Fuck me, dude. Start the show, Derek, please.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Mistakes Were Made, the show where we talk about mistakes and things we love, and maybe even remember why we love them in the first place. I'm your host and residential mistake artist, Eduardo Vaca, and with me as always is fellow mistake artist, Chris Ecker.
Stop banging the table, dude.
I'm
You
gonna bang.
know my mic picks it up.
You know, I'm gonna bang this table.
You know every winner is gonna bang tonight.
Oh,
I'm taking
maybe
a sip
not.
of my tonic.
Some of them are old.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Also with us, the wonderful, amazing, you know him, you love him, and if you don't, it's time to get to know him and love him, Sean Castro. Welcome back to the show.
That was different.
It was a little different because I forgot it.
Let's be honest, it's probably gonna be
Also, I
wasted
wanna
by
go
next
home.
episode.
Yeah. So this is the second part of our Oscars special. It's really long. Let's make sure to listen to our Oscars predictions, even though the Oscars already passed. But we're going to be talking about the winners of tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. In case you're wondering, of the three of us, the winner of our mini bet is here. Would he like to announce himself?
But John Franco isn't here.
Oh, it was Sean.
It was me! Two-time champ!
Look at that.
Kind of two and a half,
Wow.
because we kind of split in the
Yeah.
first
Wow,
one.
what a title.
The worst thing is that it's always, well, this time it was one.
Yeah.
And we can just go straight into it. I didn't think Get Out would win screenplay. It won Best Original Screenplay.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, my gut, right before was like, crap, Ed's gonna win with this one. And then next you know, it was like, Get Out. And I was like, I'm never trusting you again, gut.
Never go with your gut, guys.
The thing is,
You
I
second guess yourself, leave the second guess.
thought that, so they usually give screenplay awards to the winners that
don't
aren't good.
win
They're
it.
not going to win Best Picture. It's like, here, you did really good. You probably deserve Best Picture.
But you're not gonna get it.
No. So I thought Get Out was going to win Best Picture, and you thought Get Out was going to win Best Picture, and it did not. Which is a bummer. So we'll just start right off the bat. Shape of Water won 4 Oscars, the biggest of which was Best Picture, and that made me very happy. I was very happy to see it.
Chris is mad.
I'm not mad, I just didn't think it should have. I'm
mean-
glad Guillermo won Best Director because it is a pretty movie. I just think it's pretty fucking predictable. But I think that's what they like.
I don't think it's that. I think it's one of those movies that's like political, but it's like the politics is veiled in it.
I guess.
I mean, it's a movie about outsiders taking down a white man. Like, it's a fish man, a gay man, and a mute woman, and a black woman. It's one of those movies that's like, it's political, but that's not at the forefront. It's a really interesting fantasy story at the forefront.
It's got interesting characters, but the story is pretty generic, in my opinion. The characters are interesting, and they make the movie fun to watch, but the story is generic. It's like, we got to get this guy out of here.
Here's the way I view it. It's like, there's like,
there.
if you want to consider it generic, that's like saying happy ending, sad ending. That's like thinking movies can only have one of those ways.
For me, it was like a beat for beat. To be honest,
that's interesting.
It's a pretty movie. The characters are interesting. What do you want from me, Ed?
I want you to concede and say it's a great movie.
No, I don't like
but,
you.
It was good. I really enjoyed it. I was on the edge of my seat for that whole movie. And have you seen it, Sean?
Yeah,
How could you be?
Yeah. What did you think of Get Out? Not Get Out, Shape of Water. Freudian slip. Get Out should have won, probably. But what did you think of Shape of Water?
You know, I thought it was good. I liked it. I mean, I think just from the way you talk, I feel like you do like it more than I do.
I think I like it
but
the most.
I mean,
Got the heart on.
I'm definitely not with like Chris, where I feel like
I said it's a good movie.
you know,
What do
you said
mean
it
you're
was
not
a pretty movie. There's a difference.
I said
between
it's a good movie. It's a pretty movie. It's a good movie, and it's also very predictable. I don't think it deserves Best
It's a
Picture.
good movie, but
it's a
it's
good
predictable.
movie.
It's like a backhanded compliment. You're a good movie, but it'd be better if it was less predictable.
I mean, you can say that about superhero movies.
Yeah, I mean, you could. You could say that about every movie.
You compliment Isabella like that. Like, you'd be prettier, but you'd be prettier with your hair
Ooh,
down.
I'm not going to comment.
You'd be prettier with more fish monster in your hair. But
I'd be
oh
pretty
my
with
god,
more fish person genitals.
which is
Oh, but Isabella won on the Silent Child.
She
short.
did. I
remember that just
yeah.
because I remember we joked about how we're like, who is this Silent Child? And then when I found out it was about a deaf kid, I was all like, oh, I shouldn't have made that joke. But okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
God, I love
there were
Meryl Streep.
she's always the butt of a joke.
Yeah, every announcer brought her up. Like, okay, it's fun, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little. It got kind of old kind of quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, we get it.
who
She's
broke
old
your-
and funny. But
Who broke your leg? Streep.
That was funny,
It was.
and then they just dragged it out.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence, calm the fuck down.
Jennifer Lawrence looked she looked gorgeous, obviously, but that
Her
dress
eyes
looked
look
like it was
weird.
suffocating her. Did anyone else get that? Like, I didn't get that
I
for the
wasn't paying
dresses.
attention.
I don't know.
Oh,
She
yeah,
looked
likes
like a Barbie
fashion.
doll. I'm a
He
fashion guy.
loved the Phantom Thread.
I was gonna say Phantom Thread was my shit, but
Daniel Day-Lewis.
yeah. So best
Your
director.
Rush.
Oh, I want to make it short.
Can we
best
talk
director,
about Tom Petty
Gary Oldman.
you
and
want
Eddie
to.
Eddie Vedder's cover? That was good.
You thought so?
I liked it a lot. I liked the violins with it. I felt very sad. I cried a little.
I was
honestly.
bummed.
I did cry a little.
Really?
I liked it. It was sad watching all those people, and I recognized a good amount of those
That's
people.
how I felt listening to
Yeah.
Coco. I was like,
We
this
watched
is my
Coco today.
heritage. This is my life. What'd you think of Coco?
I stopped at one point, but
Mm-hmm.
what I saw, I liked it. Cameron, my little brother, spoiled it for me, so like I don't need to watch it. Fuck me.
If you want to talk predictable movies, Coco is
Shape of
there.
Water. No, just kidding.
I'd say Coco is much more predictable than Shape of Water.
I mean, I did believe that like guitar guy was the grandpa.
Yeah.
I fell for that.
Did you see Coco?
No.
It's
I'm
good, but
sorry,
it's a Pixar movie, so you kind of know. It's like I would say it's the.
I mean, I know.
won't spoil
apparently
it, but
he dies. I think, right?
Who?
The
The
boy.
kid?
No, I don't say anything.
Well,
Would
I
you want to
mean-
know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
well,
No, he doesn't.
We don't have to go into spoilers, but
He doesn't die. I mean, that's not really.
that'd be a dark premise for a Pixar movie. Kid dies.
I don't know. I thought he did, but
he stays
whatever.
in the land of the dead and doesn't come back.
Yeah, but it's good. It's really good. But I won't spoil it. At
Yeah,
least
you
not
will.
on air. But
Oh,
it was
what?
good. I mean, unless Sean wants to hear something about
Say
it,
it didn't
all
care.
I'll
No, you know what?
say is that potential spoilers for Coco. It's the same plot as Up.
Okay, I could.
Like and Up is the same plot as like
Toy Story. I'm just kidding.
Toy Story. Yeah, but they'll have that kind of same beat for beat journey movie thing.
Okay.
So
Got it.
yeah,
Isn't it crazy that Christopher Walken came on stage after like the
he
Natalie
looks
Wood
so
thing?
old.
I know, but the Natalie Wood things just came back up. It's weird that they had Christopher Walken. Like,
You think so?
Yeah,
I wasn't
I mean,
paying attention. I just saw Christopher Walken.
no, he's like a prime suspect in that thing. He was on the boat that she fell off of.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I know
but
that's coming
like
back up, but I haven't looked into
And
it.
everyone stood up for him. I mean, like, I love him. He's fun, but it's just weird how like no one like
He's
everyone forgot about that for that night.
The best.
He's fun, but he
Walken.
might have killed someone.
I don't think
LOL.
anyone cares. It's Christopher Walken.
That's
But
true.
Natalie
Gary
Wood?
Oldman still won the Oscar.
I know Gary
for
Oldman,
Best Actor.
Casey Affleck, and Gary
Casey
Oldman
Affleck.
both won
Oh my
the
god,
Oscar.
two in a row.
Two in a row where
That's concerning.
the scandal.
I hope Gary Oldman didn't do shit.
I hope so too, but he also probably,
He probably did, yeah.
Which is like the worst.
He definitely
Well,
did.
that's Commissioner Gordon. Shut up.
He did his best, and he came back to life. Speaking of another character who comes back to life, Commissioner Gordon came back to life. Best Director went to
died.
Guillermo del Toro in The Dark Knight. Commissioner
A
Gordon
little
dies.
Mexican.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh god, I was so excited. He looked so happy with his beard.
He looked like he was about to cry.
All our
did.
Mexicans won.
Can't
Yes,
fucking-
the Trinity, Cuarón and Iñárritu and Del Toro, they all won. His amigos.
Did you guys notice, like, when the couple for Coco that wrote the song, like, were winning those awards? The mom was saying something to the kids, and the dad just cut in, but this is not for you.
I love
It's
that.
his
That made
Oh,
me
yeah,
laugh
that
so
was-
much.
I was
Don't touch
I was like,
this.
damn.
This is
He
for my
played it
mom.
so. He was like he's one of the people who gets nervous and stays very serious because the girl was shaking and she was like so excited and he was like yeah.
He cut in
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, he
Like-
pushed her out of the way.
Like the first time I was like, I'm like, dang, that was like she was about to say something else, and he was just like, okay,
Our
is
beautiful
this
kids, but
abuse?
this isn't for you. Don't fucking touch my award.
for mama.
We're burying it with her. Who
What did you guys think of the Best Actress Frances McDormand
She was
speech?
fun. Did you hear her laugh?
When?
She's like, ah!
Oh yeah, she was so.
Wait,
Like-
during her speech, she was a little like
She was
excited,
nervous. She was
you know,
nervous.
yeah. But what were her last two words? She was like inclusion.
Inclusion writers or something like that.
That was
Or-
weird.
Yeah.
I thought you said riders, like dino riders, like on bareback
Jet
riders.
ski riders. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the jet ski.
Like
I didn't-
What's
I
the
was
story
all like,
behind that? I don't get it.
I didn't see the beginning either.
oh no, it's whoever had the shortest speech time won the jet ski.
Oh, I thought you had a choice. Like, you could pick the jet ski or an award.
No,
Yeah, one or the other. Kimmel's hosting felt a little bland from what I saw. I missed the beginning, but what did you think of it?
I'm glad
I think it was better than the first one. I think personally to me, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Kimmel.
I like him too, but he's got a weird sense of humor. And last year it was like, hey, look at all these Matt Damon jokes we can shove in here.
And then they kind of just
They
did.
shoved him
you
at the
know,
end, too.
last,
they were going to, yeah. It was, well,
last year when they brought the people in for that tour,
Mm-hmm.
they pretty much did that again when they went over to the
to
movie
the other
theater.
movie theater. which was weak because I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, we
I
get
thought
it.
it- I thought
Ansel
it was-
Elgort's tall.
I thought it was, I thought it was cool that they had a random guy just introduce it though.
I like that they had Guillermo meet Guillermo.
That was funny.
That was funny. I was like, hey,
They're blood
look
brothers.
at the Guillermo.
They name brothers.
Got tonic in my
So just
eye.
going down the winners: Best Supporting Actor, Sam Rockwell, which we both
Wow.
got, and Best Supporting Actress, Allison Janney. She was cool. Call Me by Your Name won Screenplay, and Jordan Peele won Original Screenplay.
Sorry.
Winner.
Sorry,
That was
but you're
crazy.
wrong. No, just kidding.
Correction. It was Key who won Original Screenplay.
I think it's cool that he won actually, first movie and everything.
It was cool. That's really cool. I don't know. He's so cool, and he looked cool. That's the thing. He didn't look nervous or rattled. He was like, "Yo,
I liked his
taking
speech.
this Oscar."
Yeah, his speech was cool. I liked
Kept
it.
coming back to this. Thank you.
Oh
That's what I
man,
said about my ex at one point.
he's cool. I can't wait to see
Cut that
what his
out.
next movie
Cut
is.
that shit out, Ed. You better cut it out. And repeat what you just said right now. So cut that out.
No. Let's
Fuck
see.
you.
Get Out was great. I'm glad it won screenplay, and it feels appropriate that it won screenplay. I just kind of wish it got picture. That'd be really cool, but
We get it.
that's okay.
This is a year of. I don't fucking know. What's next?
And sentence. Deakins won cinematography finally for Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, that felt good.
That was good.
He was
Deacon
nervous.
I was all like, when he went up for that
He
speech,
must have thought I'm probably gonna win it, but what if I don't win it?
that was his last thought right before they said his name.
He's like, oh fuck. And then they just like went up.
Like to thank my wife. Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, he just said that. Yeah.
You know the drill, lady.
It's been 13 times.
Yeah, start the kettle.
God, that that's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. Shut the-
Start the kettle,
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah, that I kind of liked that.
No, it's funny.
But it was
I-
like we took like 4 minutes to get there, bro.
What about that guy from Shape of Water that was talking and like he was trying to talk, but the microphone got cut off right before?
At the end, they cut that guy
Oh,
off.
yeah. That was like-
those fuckers. I was like, come on, that's his time
Like-
to shine.
and it's
Wait, who
not
was
even
that
that.
guy?
A producer of the film.
They just kept playing the music and everything. The mic was still there.
Yeah.
And then they kept playing the music, and then they stopped the mic, or the music, and then that's when they bring the mic down. They're just like, nope.
Oh my god!
for
But
Ki-
Kimmel jumped
yeah.
in. He was like, "Hey, say 3 words before I turn around and finish this
At
thing."
least he let him like talk.
True, but they were so long. They went like 45 minutes
Yeah.
long. It was
I
ridiculous.
think Gary Oldman might have been the longest.
And they didn't stop him. I
He
was like,
didn't.
He
Like,
deserved it. He deserved it. Fuck you.
"No, he didn't. That
That
was a terrible speech."
or that
Oh,
sexual
doesn't
assault.
Well, it's not. Well, taking that out of the
relax,
equation, they were just
relax.
like, I got that. Like he's just rambling, and
But
that's
no,
cool.
yeah.
I understand
He kept
nerves.
saying thank you to everyone, and I was like,
Yeah.
He's thankful. This is his first win.
no, come on.
This is first win.
So
But-
Jordan Peele was his first win,
But
and,
you don't cut the producer off. Like you can play the music off for him.
and
but
Guillermo
don't cut
already
him off.
spoke.
Don't look
So
at me
then
like
the
that.
That was
producer
true.
should have spoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
wait,
true.
who spoke for who? What are you talking about?
Guillermo already
Guillermo
spoke
already
for
had a
director,
speech,
so then
so
he
I-
should have
yeah.
spoke
Yeah.
for the.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. It's his
Best
glasses.
costume design went to Phantom Thread because who
Wrong.
else would it go to? They're literally threading. So editing, sound mixing, and sound editing, Sean and I got wrong, but they all got the same winner.
was the
Dunkirk won all of them,
Yeah.
and that's well deserved.
It was, but it was very surprising. Like it's not surprising, but I just had my faith that
that Baby Driver.
Baby
would
Driver
win.
would
Yeah.
it'd be like,
Because as soon as they won those, I thought Nolan might have a chance of winning director, and that'd be really
No.
cool.
No.
I thought
But
No, you guys are wrong. Sorry.
get out, leave, get out.
I'm glad you guys didn't get that point.
But because I think Nolan, I probably would have given it to Nolan for best director.
Yeah, you would have.
Well, actually, I don't know. I
Amazing.
don't know. It's between Nolan and Guillermo because I like Guillermo as a person so much more. But Dunkirk is probably a more impressive movie in terms of how it's executed and what it's trying to achieve.
We get it, Ed. You're taking film classes in college, okay?
Yeah, I'm trying my best here. But like what we were talking, Sean and I were talking. We thought Baby Driver would get it just because of the younger Academy audience or the Academy voters that they
Yeah.
keep toting, and they failed us. Ansel Elgort, his presentation was weird too.
Leave him alone.
You didn't think it was weird?
Should probably get closer. Leave him alone.
I thought it was kind of like. Oh,
I didn't
okay.
watch it.
Yeah.
I watched like halfway through.
Yeah, it was odd. Best makeup and hairstyling went to Darkest Hour. Best score went to Shape of Water, Andre Desplat, which is cool. What do you guys think of
Zimmer loses again.
Mark? What a
I
loser!
didn't say he was gonna win, did I? Did I?
I don't
I
remember.
think I don't know.
I think
no,
I
I
might
think
have.
I
No,
think he went with Shape of Water too.
I probably did say Zimmer.
But
I think it was a tie. Go.
Hans Zimmer probably. I would say I don't know. It's another one because
He won an Oscar.
I'm sure he has.
I think so.
probably
All right,
maybe.
okay, don't look at me like that. That's fine.
That's for Gladiator.
Sorry, I had a question.
No, he probably should have won because that's the thing. Dunkirk is such a great movie and it's such an impressive movie. I could see it going to all of these, But what do you guys think of the Star Wars cast and crew coming up to present?
I think BB-8 was unnecessary.
I think just
he's an
just
icon.
put BB-8 there.
He's an
I think we're
icon
cool.
now.
I like how the girl who plays Rose, she told the joke, and it was like, oh, that's cute.
I don't like how like she's forcing herself to the top of the group.
Well, I don't think that.
For a
I
side
think it's more
character.
like, why are we giving her such terrible material? If you have terrible material, don't say anything. You
That's
know
why
what
they
I mean?
gave it to her, because she's Rose.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's fine.
There
Give
you
it to
go.
a new character, but it's like
We gotta go to that thing.
Who else are they gonna give it to? Poe?
Poe is
He
Poe
speaks
is the most
Yiddish.
handsome man in the world.
He's the
so
smoothest
yes,
man, dude.
What did he yell? He yelled like Latin America or
Or
something.
Viva Mexico or something like that.
No, that was another dude, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He yelled Mexico.
but
He
he
was
said
like, Mexico.
he still said Mexico. I know that.
Did he say Mexico? Because he's
Yeah.
Guatemalan.
He said Mexico though.
Ooh,
What
Franco.
was that? Franco.
Peruvian.
We're still. You're
I have another friend that's Guatemalan. Oops.
no, it's, oh,
Franco's Peruvian. Oops.
mixing up his brown friends. For original
All my
song,
friends.
I like Mark Hamill's sense of humor. He's got like all the dad jokes in the world, and he just comes off as a dad.
I
His
like Mark
Jedi
Hamill.
pension plan
He's the best part of that movie.
It never ends.
never ends. Did you wait? Tangent.
There's always another fish.
There's always. Did you guys hear the rumor that? Well, what Mark Hamill said, he doesn't think
Oh,
that
Guardians?
Luke is.
Oh.
well, he's got. Yeah, he's like willed his way into a Guardians 3 cameo, but he doesn't think. He and John Williams don't think Luke is gone for good.
He's probably gonna come back.
No, I don't think.
He's gonna come back as a
John
Force
Williams also thinks that Rey's parent reveal isn't true.
Ghost. It's not.
That in episode 9 it's going to be revealed. And I'm
Yes,
like,
it is. Because guess who's coming back to finish
Yeah.
what he started?
Well, apparently J.J. Abrams wrote drafts for 8 and 9. Like he wrote full drafts, and Ryan Johnson threw it out. So I'm wondering what episode 9 is going to be.
what the fuck is that movie even gonna be? Like, people should be dead.
What?
But Leia should be dead. What the heck? What are they gonna do
Oh,
with
like
her?
what are they going to? Oh, I don't know, but it's scary.
That movie's gonna be crazy.
Or it'll be really. I could see it just being a really safe, kind of boring Return of the Jedi
I hope
movie,
not.
and I hope it's not that. But at the same time, I don't know. Last Jedi. I don't know what its staying power is going to be. Because it's like the most relevant Star Wars movie of all time. Like it actually has a point about modern times.
No, I think episode 2.
It's the most relevant Star Wars
Most
movie.
relevant about love.
About sand
It makes sense.
and CGI
His
pairs.
mom died in a desert, so it makes sense. It got
And people die today.
yeah,
just
in
generally.
deserts.
In deserts, it still applies here. Best
Sean,
original
your
song
opinion.
went to your opinion on. You want to know
Sand.
Sean's opinion on
No,
sand?
I'm good. Keep going.
You.
Best original song went to Remember Me from Coco. We talked about that a little bit. Best production design went to Shape of Water. I thought I put Blade Runner as my prediction, but I put Shape of Water, so I was safe.
You're welcome for letting you know.
No, I was going to check that anyway because I didn't know. That's the only one I forgot because I know I picked Blade Runner for another one that it won. So yeah, we got editing, sound editing and mixing, visual effects.
Blade
Yes, Blade Runner won it, and it probably should have won it.
$25 for the Blu-ray.
Did you actually buy it?
No, not yet.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Is it already out?
Hmm.
Oh.
I don't like the cover art for the Blu-ray.
It's the
got-
poster.
I don't like the poster.
I like the sleeve.
You're a sleeve guy.
It looks nice.
It's an
Don't
indie
tell me it
window.
doesn't. Fuck
I think
you.
War for the Planet of the Apes should have probably won.
Yeah, and look what
in terms
didn't.
of quality, because I mean, God, those apes look real.
Yeah,
they can
yeah.
ride horses,
They
dude.
don't want Andy Serkis up there.
Those horses look real.
Are they not? They're real.
I'm pretty sure they're real. Yeah, but that one probably should have
Not
won.
real.
You know, Andy
it's just
Serkis
that
is-
costume where like there's one guy in the front, one guy in the back, and then if you rip it, it's just
We reached
two
new
separate
ground.
pieces.
There's
I
3
feel
people
like
in that
since
costume.
Kong Skull Island was
Fuck
also
Kong,
nominated,
the movie.
like they split the votes in terms of like picking the ape in the movie. But Blade Runner was
They
fantastic. That
say
was
Andy
gorgeous.
Serkis' legs are actually that short, and he looks like that in person.
Well, you saw Black Panther. You know it's true.
That-
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda for, oh my god. Where did that joke show up today? Somebody made a joke about Wakanda forever. though.
happening.
No, they didn't.
Oh no, I was watching SNL, the cold open, and then Alec Baldwin's Trump is listing off countries that are like are
And it says
advancing. And he
Wakanda.
mentions Wakanda as one of them. Oh my god, that his shit gets old, but he's
I'm
funny.
getting tired of that.
Yeah, but like
The minute you
sometimes
brought it
they're
up, I
funny.
was just like,
You're just like I'm just tuning out.
Why-
Unsubscribe.
Why are the best parts of it the Trump things, but they're also getting old?
I agree. They do milk it a lot.
It's the only thing that
I never
fucking-
freeze.
I think of that line so often, and then I think of him saying, hey. He's just that.
Oh
that,
yeah, the high. Like,
I think that's a Donald Glover line. I feel like Donald Glover would have, because he punched up the jokes in the script,
Really?
and I feel like I could see Donald Glover sing a girl he likes and just being like,
hi.
hi.
But like, it was the voice also. I think.
Yeah,
that just,
it's a tone.
hi.
Hi. Best animated feature went to The Boss Baby. No, it went to Coco. Come on, it was never gonna go.
Which
to
is
Boss
the
Baby.
wrong choice.
I mean, I wanted
choice.
Ferdinand, but
No, you didn't.
I wanted John Cena.
So I have no familiarity with The Breadwinner, but when I saw the trailer for The Breadwinner being shown in the Oscars, I was like, oh, this is too serious to win. This looks political. It will never win. Best foreign language film. We both got right, Sean. A Fantastic
Chile.
Woman. Viva
Everyone
Chile.
got it right. Come on.
Yeah. Although, Loveless, I was like, oh. And then I saw The Square, and I was like, oh, that looks crazy. A good one. Best documentary feature, Icarus, and that's apparently Netflix's first Oscar win. I
didn't know that.
That's interesting, though. Good for them. Good for that
what
giant
happened?
Disney
Who won?
conglomerate, soon to be. Icarus, which was a Netflix documentary, won Best
Is Disney?
Documentary Feature.
No, it's not.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure Netflix will become Disney one day. I don't know if Disney's gonna stay Disney or Netflix is gonna become Disney, but somebody's gonna be Disney in 20 years. Best documentary short subject was Heaven is a Traffic Jam on the 405. I didn't think it'd win if only for the title. It's a long ass
Which one did
title.
Isabella pick? Was it Traffic?
It was
Jam?
that one.
She
Yeah.
won that?
She won that
Ooh.
one.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Good for her. I thought it would be maybe people. Well, Sean, we both picked Heroin
Yeah. I just picked it because,
because of the title.
yeah.
So it's heroin like the drug, but an E in parentheses at the end.
So it's female empowerment.
And I was like, that's the only reason it deserves to win. It's fun, it's cute, it's catchy, and
And addictive.
addictive. Best short film went to your boy Kobe.
Kobe Bryant has an Oscar.
Dear
I told
Basketball.
you he was gonna get it.
Yeah, it's a Lakers town. It's
Well,
it
what do you
is.
like? What do you like? Huh?
I haven't seen it, but
I'm
good
at
for him.
team.
Team?
What team? I like the
Clippers.
Kings.
Just kidding.
I
Fuck
like the
Clippers.
Ducks.
like the Ducks.
Man, I don't cough in my hands. I cough in my arm.
Go
We can
Dodgers.
touch hands.
Best short film live action was The Silent Child. That's another one we got wrong.
And Isabella got it right.
Isabella got right again. Just
What's
because
he
she
gotta
liked
say?
the
What's he
name.
gotta say?
Nothing. Apparently.
That's what she said.
So DeKalb Elementary, which you chose, was about a school shooting, and I saw that during the trailers for the Oscars, and I was like, "Oh, Sean, that's too dark." And then
I thought, and
and mine was too light.
I thought it'd be something that they would have been like, this is something we gotta shine a light on. But guess not.
Yeah. So that sums up all the winners for
All the big
night.
winners.
All the winners
No.
for the night that we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was it. So it's kind of a shorter episode today because we got to make space in order to fit our humongous hour-long prediction episode. But do you guys have any last thoughts on this year's Oscars?
Yeah. Good job, Leonardo DiCaprio. You can see that post.
It's funny
on
how he doesn't
Instagram.
show up as soon as he wins an award. He stops showing up.
He doesn't care anymore. He's about the
Interesting.
environment.
Yeah, he's gonna go save the world now.
I think it's a pretty. I don't really like the Oscars that much. I think it's great to praise like things that deserve it, but I don't like how like once you join, you're kind of in this clique, and if you don't like join like or are okay with the clique, you're kind of shunned by most of Hollywood. I don't like how that setup is. That's just me. They took JFK's brain. You know.
I think I kind of get what you mean, but I don't really. That's not my beef with it. My beef is more like just I
White
guess
man.
fundamentally. No, it's like the idea of like judging one art as being better than the other. Like that seems sort of wrong, but at the same time, it's like the sports of movies. So it's like the Super Bowl of movies. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try to bet on it. Sean, any last thoughts on the Oscars?
Thank you, Jordan Peele, for giving me bragging rights to win.
Yeah, you have bragging rights, but no money. This
I
time.
mean, it was
You'll
weird.
never
if
have
It would have been
just
weird
us
if it was
two.
just you and I being like, here's $5 as we look at each other in the eyeballs. So stick around, we're going to go into recommendations right now, and we'll be right back. And now the recommendations portion of the show where we talk about the things we're going to recommend to our dear, wonderful, amazing, and might I say, very attractive listeners.
Who's this?
Shout out to nobody.
Who's that?
So, Sean, what are you recommending to our listeners this week?
I recommend that the Oscars move up in time, because...
Or don't run 45 minutes.
Or yeah, just don't run 45 minutes late, because I gotta go home. So,
Yes.
do it.
Sorry.
That is a worthy and good recommendation. I recommend, if you have work to do, get started on it before Sunday night Oscars, because one of them is going to take priority, because one of them has really pretty celebrities. Chris, what is your recommendation?
I recommend patience strictly to Sean. People need time. Everyone's got to get their speech out. Everyone's got to get their recommendation out. And I got to show you guys photos.
Social
and videos.
media now.
I guess this is the Civil War episode of Mistakes Were Made.
Remember how I said my
Spider-Man.
thing was patience? I
This
just
is
got
the
cut off.
cliffhanger
I just
for-
got cut off again.
This is the
Yes, you
cliffhanger
did.
For the third time.
It's the show. It's the name of the game,
You know
Chris.
what's awesome? In the
Let's go.
episode prior, I
Let's
was
go.
forgotten about. In this episode, I get cut off.
I mean, that one sounds worse than getting cut off, but
Nah,
whatever.
it's worse that it's one after another, dude.
The pain is still there. Sean, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me at Sean_Wick11.
Do you guys get it? It's a movie reference. Chris, where can we find you on the internet?
I'm gonna take my time with this. _the_Milky__ Way. Only on Instagram.
And Sean just left because Chris was taking too
Sean's
long.
got no patience. Like I
No
said, learn to
patience.
practice patience.
Mhm.
Recommendation. Only on Instagram. Shoot me a message in the DMs for that Snapchat we can get you. Bye.
And you can find me on Instagram at Life of Screen. You can follow the show at Best Friends Club, but with S's instead of Z's. Best Friends Club.
Sean didn't leave.
And this is he came back. This is the last episode of Mistakes Were Made, the
What?
first season.
Really?
Yeah,
We're
we
doing it?
might do like a special midway 1v1 me episode, like to sort of just give you something before the second season, but I don't know. But this is it for now. We're going to come back in a real little bit. We'll take a break, and then we'll shoot you up with some more stuff. So any
I was getting fucking
goodbyes?
tired of you.
Yeah, perfect. Anything you want to say for the last episode before we sign out?
Thanks for this experience. I'm glad we just did it like on impulse, right? It was kind of like impulse. Like, hey, we're
kinda
not
was.
doing anything. Let's do this.
Yeah, we ended up recording an episode at like midnight,
Yeah.
which was fun. That was the first episode.
Was it really?
Sean, do you have any last thoughts for the season?
No, he left.
Had
he
a fun
left.
ride.
He left. No,
Had a
he
fun
left.
ride.
He left. He left.
Ride or die.
He left.
Ride or die. I just want to thank anyone who's listening. I want to thank you, Sean, for coming out and driving. Yeah, I know it's not always convenient for you to come, but you do, and I really appreciate that. I want to thank John Franco for doing the same when he can. And Chris, I want to thank you for being on every episode. Like you said a couple of episodes ago, you have a lot of free time. I appreciate that you have a lot of free time. And
Because I have a lot of patience.
a lot of, we're
still
setting
like
up
you.
Civil War, guys.
Look
But
at his eyes. He looks angry.
the Fury.
Nick Fury?
And one more thanks to the listeners. Thank you so much. And please stay subscribed because we are going to give you more
Don't
very
go.
soon. Don't go.
Don't go.
Just because we're not home, just because we went to get the cigarettes doesn't mean we're not going to come back with the cigarettes.
Yeah, that happens. Also, get over it.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
just kidding.
grow
No,
up.
I appreciate all of you.
Don't be a pussy. All right,
Ask me questions.
we'll be back with you very, very soon. See you next time.
Bye.
4 years.
Oi, King Kong 1935. Boing.